going to go into the home team dressing room first. You can see now that fan, it's quite loud down there, so there'll be a picture opportunity to be going there. You obviously can't go on the grass, of course. We'd all like to go and have a kick about, we can't do that today. But I'm going to take you into the home team dressing room, so follow me. Here we go. Here's the captain taking us in. Okay, here we go, guys. Straight in, please. Please come and turn to the right, please. Straight in and turn to the right. Here we go. Please come in. There we go. Home team dressing room. Here we come. Get your cameras out, guys. Lots of photos to take in here. Please come in, guys. Here we go. Please come in. If you want to have any pictures, guys, please shout something in yours because I put with any pictures in your family group. So I'm happy taking your own family groups, that's fine by us. If you want any pictures taken, please let us know. There you go. You okay with the pictures, sir? Yes? I've got some information for you as well on the actual home team. Yeah, just the home team just for these. Okay, guys, so you can read something on the home team.
Really light, okay? Why do you think she's really light? Really light.
Changing.
So they can run faster.
Just have that guy.
Yeah, a little bit faster. And also, like another reason, so what happens when you run around a lot?
Shut up, please, sir.
You get sweaty, don't you? Yeah. So, if they run heavy,
there we go. A nice comfy seat. So what's your first impression about the home team dressing? What do you think? Are you impressed? You like it? Why do you think it's circular? Any ideas?
Football is circle.
That's right. 100% communication in. All the players can see each other, even Pep can see other players. On match days, the kitman will put loud music on for the players, but when the players arrive, the music will go off if Pep wants to speak to them, and he commands all their attention there, you see. That's a bit of an echo when I stand here as well. But come also with their iPads and their laptops, they've been given all their briefing by the analysts, who they've got a man marking again. That would have happened on Saturday against Crystal Palace as well, but again, it's not just the football game, it's also the technology game that helps team win the game as well. Pep had a person who put the way this dressing room design. It's basically the NFL designs in America. That's where the circuit designers come from. And they also decide where the players sit. They don't make their own decisions. It's an amazing bit. Like I say, so they'll sit where they want to sit. Well, he'll make a decision for them. This is where I want you to sit when you arrive for the club. Even Mr. Harlan was given that position there by Pep when he arrived there. So they all, you know, so the different nationalities are kept separate within the actual dressing room to ensure that it keeps that real community spirit going within the actual dressing room overall. And he'll only also speak one language in here. He actually is English. In fact, Pep can speak 5 languages, but he'll only speak English in here to keep the actual language consistent within the dressing room. But let's go to match days. On match days, the players will arrive to a kit bundle. They'll receive 2 shirts, socks and shorts, a pair of slides and a towel for the shower. They would also have their body armour and skin for pre-training, and they would have their boots and their shin pads. Now in terms of the shirts, the players can do whatever they like with the shirts. They can actually pass them to an opposition player when they finish the game. They can give us a support from the crowd. I wish I could get one of their shirts. You can also sell them and pass them for good causes and charities, or they can actually keep them. Sergio Aguero, when he played for the club, was a great one of keeping the shirts of the games he scored goals in. How many shirts has Sergio Aguero taken away with him when he left the club? Loads and loads of shirts. In a season, we go through 2,000 to 3,000 first team shirts a season. Amazing. In the old days, they played on a shirt for the season, which he actually prepared and washed throughout the year. But now they get 2,000 to 3,000 shirts to use. Ironically though, the socks and shorts can always be re-laundered and given back to the players, so they re-wash until they wear out. There's only 2 parts of the kit that players can actually personalise. One is their boot sponsors, those pink, yellow and green boots that they wear. And the other one, intriguingly, is their shin pads, because the shin pads can't be seen. They're underneath the football sock. Now there's a couple of great examples I want to share with you here. Bernardo Silva, very patriotic football player, had an outstanding game on Saturday against Crystal Palace. He's very patriotic to his own country of Portugal. He's got the Portuguese flags emblazoned all on his shin pads. But I think the most intriguing one, Adam, is where you're sitting, Kyle Walker here. Kyle Walker, he's still wearing the same shin pads he's had since he's been 14 years of age. He is now turned 32 and he's still wearing the same schoolboy shin pads. They followed him right through his career from Sheffield United as an apprentice, all the Premiership teams he played for, including City. But then he's very sort of close to those shin pads. It's his lucky charm for the actual team. I watched him play for England in the Euros, and he had those England schoolboy shin pads underneath his England socks. Like I say, so that's his lucky charm for the actual team overall, Kyle. I think it's quite intriguing with Kyle Walker. I think he'd be mortified if those shin pads ever went missing by the kitman. He wouldn't know what to do because they followed him right through the game. Sergio Aguero's lucky charm for the team. He likes to be off the coach last. When I pointed out the entry when we arrived there, he likes to be off last of the coach when the players arrived because he thought he got the team lucky. He did. He scored lots of great goals, and he also actually had he scored lots of trophies while he was there as well. So it's an amazing overall experience that they have these players have these lucky charm areas. Now in the actual away team dressing room, which is quite a grey and drab dressing room, nothing compared to this one, they've got showers in there. Well, we've got showers, but we've also got plunge pools. Our guys got 2 plunge pools. We've got a cool pool, one at 40 degrees centigrade. Now it's quite a cold pool. If you have to place to use that for at least 3 to 4 minutes after the game, for 2 really important reasons. One, to reduce their lactic acid in their joints. They think because they should generate that in 90 minutes of play. Let's not forget the players have not eaten between 3 to 3.5 hours before the game. So they kept going on energy bars and drink. So that lactic acid is badly important to bring out of their joints. And also to weigh any cuts and bruises, because the quicker they stay off the medical tables, the better it is for the players. So that cool pool is a really advantageous thing for them to do. But after the 3 to 4 minutes of the cool pool, where can they go? In a nice 26 degree jacuzzi to warm up next door. You see, but these players are superstars, and you have to treat superstars well to ensure that they perform well. And let's look at a few great players who make great careers here. The 3 in particular I mentioned, the 3 statues of our great 10-year players. Vincent Kompany, who sat in the centre there, so where you're sitting there, our inspirational Belgian captain, who now manages Burnley and Lancashire. Here, David Silva, who's also an inspirational midfield player, who mentored the great Phil Foden, where my colleague George is sitting there as well. Just an amazing player all round. And that's not what last week, not Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero, obviously 10 years plus as well. These 3 players are 10 years plus. 16 hat-tricks in all competitions. He holds the Blue Boot award for most goals scored for the club. An amazing player overall. He also holds the Premier League record for 12 Premiership hat-tricks. He's won it from Alan Shearer, who's only got 11 hat-tricks. So I rest my case, we have great careers in these players, and long may they continue with these common players. Like our ladies team, we have got a really successful ladies team here that play over the CFA. They do play some games in here as well, but they've got all these fantastic facilities just like the men. And look at our lady Chloe Kelly, who scored a winning goal for England to bring back that European Championship, first time since 1966. Really, these facilities we give our superstars to ensure that they perform well. You need to ensure that superstars are treated well to ensure that they do perform well. And let's look at our line. There's a line above your heads here that comes from a famous Mancunian poem by a Mancunian poet called Tony Walsh. Tony was approached by Pep and he could have bring the actual poem actually into the dressing room to inspire the players and the club. And this particular line is quite significant. Some are born here. Phil Foden just on the road, local lad in Stockport, just turned 22, Premier League winner. Some are drawn here, these fantastic international stars that are drawn to play for City. But what Pep's saying to me, while you're here, you all call it home. You're part of the club, you're playing for the family, you're part of the Mancunian family, you're playing for the blue shirt. I think it's a great inspirational line to motivate the players. It's not just about physical psychology, it's also mental psychology.